Okay, in this video, we're talking about subsets of sample spaces. So I'm going to go over a couple problems because that's the best way of understanding this as we go through, okay? You and your friend are playing a game where you flip a coin and roll a fair four-sided die. Okay, you win if you win, so you win if the coin is on heads and lands on an odd number. So heads and odd. Okay, so we'll just write those two. Your friend wins if the coin is tails and lands on an even. So friend for tails and even. All right, so let's just make that a little bit known. You tie if the coin is heads and the die is even. So the tie is if the coin is heads and even, and obviously tails and odd. So it would be like the opposites. Okay, so that's for your tie. All the possible outcomes of the game are listed below. If we take the outcomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7 as a subset of the sample space, which of the following statements best describes the subset? Choose all answers that apply. So there's going to be more than one here. So 1, 2, 3, 5, and 7, you'll notice on the bottom, out of the 8 of them are highlighted in red for us. So this gives us a little bit more of an indication of what we're actually looking at. So for the first one, the best thing to do is go through all four answers. The subset consists of all outcomes where your friend does not lose. Well, let's look at every choice here. So we have heads and a 1, which is an odd number. So you would win. Heads and a 2, that is a tie, right? Because heads and an even number. Heads and an odd, that would be you. Heads and a 4, that would be a tie. Tails and a 1, that's odd number, so that's a tie. Tails and a 2, so that would be your friend. Tails and a 3, that's a tie. Tails and a 4, that is your friend. So here we have who wins each outcome. So the subset consists of all outcomes where your friend does not lose. Well, you win, so the friend does not lose. Well, you win on the first outcome, so that can't be true. The subset consists on all outcomes where either you win or there is a tie. So you win, tie, you win, tie, tie, tie. Oh, that works. The subset consists of all outcomes where your friend does not win. Well, the friend does not win because you tie on the other ones, and you win on all the other ones. Your friend only wins on the outcomes that are not part of the subset, so that works as well. The subset consists of all outcomes where there is a tie. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them consist all outcomes where there's a tie, but you win on one of them. So that would not work. So let's check our answers as an example. So B and C, and we have a correct answer. Okay. Let's check one more, do one more problem just so we can check for our understanding. Alex and Fatima both randomly guess all of the answers on a 4-question true-false quiz. Because their guesses are random, each question has an equal chance of being correct or incorrect. After the quiz, they try to predict their grades. Alice thinks that the probability of getting the correct answer on the first 3 questions is equal to the probability of getting exactly 3 questions correct overall. Fatima disagrees. She thinks that the probability of getting the first 3 correct overall is greater. The sample space for the probability outcomes are listed below. C represents the correct answer and I represents an incorrect answer. Who is correct, Alex or Fatima? So Alex is stating that correct answer on the first 3 questions is equal to the probability of getting the exact 3 questions correct overall. Okay, so first three. That does not make sense because first 3, then we don't have the first 3. So Fatima would be correct here. All right. Hope you have a great day and see you at the next video.